God, I fucking I forget how much fun these are just because they're so fucking derpy. It's like... Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Ark misadventures. Still on Fjordur. It's been a while since we've had this many like videos on one map. It's kind of nice. I love Fjordur. It's one of my favorite maps. And today we're throwing it in. We're mixing it up. I like to try and occasionally throw curveballs into what people are expecting. Now I know people are probably thinking, "Hey, the next breeding project is going to be direwolves," because of how much I talked about it. And you would guess wrong, because of a comment I got on the mana video from Ark Wiki, I believe it was. And they were talking about how much they like manas, and they asked me, they're like, "What are your favorite creatures?" And I had to think about it. I'm like, I love the Andrewsarchus. And then I was just like, why am I not taming Andrewsarchuses? I haven't really done anything with them, and they are one of my favorite creatures. I hate taming them. I'm gonna level. I fucking hate it. It's interesting, but it's also super frustrating at the same time. Is that other one in 82? Looks like it. But they're so cool. I don't know. I really like them. So today we're going to be not only taming, but because I'm actually like 2 weeks ahead on videos and I have to edit them, and I like to work on breeding projects while I do it, we're going to be taming and mutating these Andrewsarchus, hopefully. God willing, I can manage to get this done. I have faith in myself somewhat, but we'll have to see because we might go crazy with these. So, Andrewsarchus are an interesting tame because they are actually a passive tame. They tame exactly like Equus, and they're kind of all over Fjordur. Let me pull up my map here so I can potentially show you guys, and I'll tab out so you can see the cursor. Can you see the cursor? No, you can't see the cursor. Anyways, they spawn down in like around 50, 80, around that area. Kind of all, oh, there we go. So they spawn here, and around this area too, as well as all over Asgard. They are... Oh, wait, there's an actually... Oh, sauerkraut. Sauerkraut! I literally, like, started recording, and he started chirping at me. So I had to, like, talk to him for a little bit before he, like, chilled out. There's another spot, like, up this way, like, here-ish, where there's, like, another set of gigaspawns. Yeah, I'm sure you can guess by how I'm talking about that. They're around gigaspawns. It's not really great to tame them in the overworld. Usually, Asgard is one of the better places because it's easier to manage what will come after your Andrewsarchus while you're taming it, because they do attract a lot of unwanted attention. Kraken's better dinos does help with it a bit, where it will make them, what's the right word? They won't aggro big guys, not big guys, small guys as much, like raptors, and basically they aggro everything, which is super annoying for when you're trying to tame them. I don't care enough about that alpha raptor, I'll be real. What about you? Okay, you're also terrible. So we're just gonna clear out the couple spawn points here. There's 3 different spots where we can find them, and as you guys might have seen from me killing them while I'm also rambling, there's 2 different types. Paleo Ark has their own version of the Andrewsarchus, which is really cool because it's based off of the Walking with Dinosaurs version, which, you know, not Walking with Dinosaurs, Walking with Beasts, which I grew up with that series, so it's really cool. But we're probably gonna go for the vanilla version. I just like the color regions a little bit more than the Paleo Ark version, which is unfortunate. It does look nice, but we'll have to see. So yeah, let's make our way on over to the other area, and hopefully we can find a good one there. Oh, I also think it's funny, and it was part of what ended up like weighing in for the decision, similar to the last video where I was like, if I pull a scuba tank, I'll do it. How we pulled the Andrewsarchus blueprint, and today on my adventures around the map, I have pulled 2 different Andrewsarchus saddles, and I think I pulled another one after I got off stopped recording last night before I got off, because I checked all the drops again, which I just thought was really funny. It's like the game is just like, you want to do these, and it's very right. Oh, this one's always weird, is like, Microraptors aggro on me while I'm on the Basilisk. I don't understand that one, because it's like, what are you gonna do, buddy? You're like the size of my teeth. Oh, hi, Mr. Maywing. Bye, Mr. Maywing. Well, this is super odd. So we cleared out that second area, and there were no high-level Andrewsarchus there either. That's very odd. Usually I can find a handful in every area. Well, thankfully there's a third area here in Asgard, and spawns are pretty quick, so hopefully the next spot there's some. It's actually right over this hill, right on the edge of the Red Forest. Does that have an actual name? Like, does anyone really know? Like, I'm kind of curious, because I know Ark sometimes does, like, name their areas, and you have to check by, like, on keyboard, like, pressing H. Oh, I thought I hit something. Okay, nope, it's just those hyenodons being dumb. Frankly. Here we go, here's the next section of them. Por favor? No. While there doesn't appear to be a good Andrewsarchus, there is its arguably counterpart in the Arceratosaurus here. So the Arceratosaurus is very, very similar to the Andrewsarchus. It gains speed while running, much like the Andrewsarchus. It's got, like, just various things you can do while, like, at full sprint. And it's just, I don't know, the two, like, bear a lot of similarities to the point that even during the reveal trailer, that's what it was called, for the Ceratosaurus, Up from the Depths used Andrewsarchus to kind of, like, counterpart it. Just an interesting thing. I don't know, I definitely thought about doing the Ceratosaurus, because they're also... Ceratosaurus is one of my favorite dinosaurs, too. But I think I have a different plan I want to do for them. There we go. All we had to do was get the respawn. For some respawns. Unfortunately, there's a terror bird that's deciding to mess with him. So we'll have to see if he can, like, deal with that while we clear out some of the other, not as safe fellows, I guess is the right word. Which actually, I think we cleared most of them out. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I do have a compound bow. I could potentially just use that. So let's pick you up. And let's get this bow. Do I have arrows? That's an excellent question. Okay, I do have arrows. Let's try and deal with this terror bird. Oh. I don't know where that arrow went. Oh, I think I hit the moss chops. There we go. Hello. Friend, why? Why, friend? I didn't think I got close. I must have hit him. I was gonna say, I didn't think I got close enough to hit it. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to kind of, like, de-render him to get the aggro rating to stop. That is the one thing that's a bit easier to do in the overworld compared to Asgard, since we can't actually fly in Asgard, which is kind of annoying, so I can't just, like, fly high and just de-render him straight up. I'm going to have to, like, try and run out of the area like this, and hope that it works, and I think we're good. It's also forced a couple more Andrewsarchus to spawn, which is always a good thing to see. Are you the one I want? Yes you are. Okay, fantastic. We're probably not going to tame too many of them. I'm actually probably going to show off taming this one, because Andrewsarchus, like I said, I do not like Andrewsarchus taming, unfortunately. So, alright, let's pick this up, and the main thing that you're going to need for this is honey. And a decent amount of honey. Like, not a crazy amount, but enough. So, what you have to do is get kinda close, put the honey on your hotbar, and throw it by pressing whatever the button is that you put it to. Wait for him to start eating the honey like he is. Then you can run up and just mount the Andrewsarchus, and it starts this mini game with those arrows on the side where you have to push or lean that way to kind of tame him. As you can see on the bottom there, the taming bar with the red bar beneath it with the taming effectiveness. Now, unfortunately, Andrewsarchus will lose 0.5% taming effectiveness every time you feed them honey, which is really obnoxious. It means that it's very difficult to get a perfect tame. I think you need a Dismodus, which I don't know if I've actually ever really talked about, but I fucking hate the bat. I don't know why. I do not like the bat. But once the bar hits full red, the Andrewsarchus will forcibly kick you off, so you want to dismount early like I did, because that way he does not get angry, and we can just go right back up to it and tame it. We'll start working on the taming process once more. Fortunately, this Andrewsarchus looks like he's got pretty bad base health, which is unfortunate. You don't like to see that. Maybe he's got better melee, because that is something I'm very interested in. And yeah, it's this just little mini game. It's kind of annoying because the biggest thing is Andrewsarchus draw a lot of aggro from a lot of creatures, and you can't like trap them like you would with an Equus. I'm actually surprised it's letting me do this right now, because usually when you get stuck like that, it rapidly builds up the quote-unquote rage bar down the bottom for being ridden. So you can't, like, put them in something or, like, try to cheese their AI like you would an Equus, because it will just... We're just gonna hop off here. It'll just kick you off and you can just never tame it. It's really frustrating, actually. Because, like I said, they aggro so much stuff. But alright, let's get this, continue the process. This shouldn't take too many more feeds. Now, the only thing that's going to be annoying is whenever we throw this honey down, it's going to pull all Andrewsarchus, or at least ones like fairly close to ours. So we do have to be aware of that because Andrewsarchus, oh, also, they can, I forget honey attracts like a lot of creatures, a lot of things like honey. So you do have to be aware of that. Also, for some reason, whenever you tame them, at least I feel like it is. I don't have any proof of this. It just happens every time I'm trying to tame them. And I'm trying to split the honey. They always just walk at me. Like, they're just like, friend, you were just on my back. Please, continue. It's just like, no. Because then they aggro, and then it's just not fun. But, alright, let's continue the process. I'm going to keep recording, but I don't know if I'll bring you guys back for anything except the final part. Oh god, why? So this sometimes happens where, even if you get off at, like, the right time, the Andrewsarchus will just get mad. So just be aware of that and have a way to, like, get away. Because, yeah, it is just a pain, and it's just, it comes with the territory, unfortunately. But we're actually super close. It should potentially be one more ride, and I think we'll be okay. It'll be a tough one. I'll have to, like, do it, like, really good. So we'll have to see on that. Oh, nope, we are still big mad, apparently. Honestly, this is a good encapsulation of why I'm not a big fan of Andrewsarchus taming. Like, it's not that it's hard. It's just annoying. Because it's like, he just randomly aggroed, and then we had to go so far to de-aggro it, and then we had to lead it back because it just kept chasing us. It's just like, oh. It's like, just let me tame you. I'm really hoping we can just get it here because I don't want to lose another 0.5%. I think we got it. It's a tough one. It's tough to say. Because the more you mess up the arrows, too, the faster the rage bar builds. Yeah, I think we got it. Like, we're getting a good cycle here, too. Which is always, like, what you want to see. Come on. Yes! Fantastic. So let's do that. And, yeah, so the Andrewsarchus is great because it's one of the few creatures you can ride without a saddle. And then it's got, like, a decent jump. And, you know, just a standard bite. And it's also got a butt kick, which can, like, kick things away. But the real fun with it comes when you attach it with a saddle. Look at this thing. It's so menacing. And, you know, you still have all the standard stuff, but when you, I think it's like, what is it? Is it C or control? It's control. Your character hops into the turret. And we still have full movement, but we can also spin the turret. And you also, as you see, you gain a lot of speed as you go. And you can also press space, not space. Maybe it is C for this. Yep, it's C. And you get to get like an instant boost. And then you can also like drift in place. And I just love these things. They're so fun. The unfortunate thing with the saddle, though, is there's the drift. We can't spyglass unless we're in the turret or looking straight ahead. Otherwise, because it's just like in the saddle. Which also, I love the detail of, like, the the little drawings, like, the kill count inside. Okay. Oh, we should actually check out how good this Andrewsarchus is, too. That melee makes me sad inside. That weight looks like it's good, though. It got good food. Fantastic. It actually got decent health and stamina, which are both really good points. So, okay. Well, we kind of just need to find this guy a female now. So, I'm going to get to work. And yeah, I'll probably just catch you guys on the other end of this long project. Alright, guys. So, it has taken us a good bit of time. But we have finished our Andrewsarchuses. And I brought over a baby just so you guys can see how fucking adorable they are. Look at it. It's so fat and derpy and fantastic. And I love him. This one has all but one color. We got actually like black spots, but this is very close to what we're looking at. So we got like purple belly, then like a blue, I think that is. I'm probably wrong. Then like a green and a red on the back. I think they came out looking really nice. It's funny because this like green or yellow, whatever that is, orange, I really don't know. No, I got, while trying to mix the colors, it actually replaced one of the colors that we were going for. But the red is the kind of the one that's like a standout of like, I'm not sure if I like it a ton. But, oh, that's still the wrong Andrewsarchus. That is also the wrong key. But overall, I think they came out looking really good. And honestly, with the saddle, it covers the red. If the red doesn't really stand out, as you can see here, you can't really see it. It's like right on his butt cheeks that you can kind of see it. But we did also paint up the saddle, which I don't think I've actually overly talked about. Like, you can actually take the saddles and dye them, and they have different color regions. So we dyed ours reds and blues with black minigun turret, and I think it's like black on buckles as well. I know there's a second region that's got some black on it. I'm just not 100% sure where. Ow. Stat-wise, as you can see, we did a lot. Let me just, that's actually a lot less damage than I was hoping for. I'm gonna be honest with those compies. Just got, maybe it's not that bad. But we brought our Andrewsarchus, this one's obviously imprinted. We brought our Andrewsarchuses up to just shy of 30,000 health. So with the imprint, it's almost 36,000 health, which is really good for obvious reasons. We only did 20 points into stamina, which still brought us up to 3160, which is really good. Weight, we also only did 20, which was, I think, 1150. But 1380 is really good for weight, too. And then we brought them up to 14,000 for 1400% for melee, which with the imprint is 1682. It ended up being 100 points, which was about what I wanted. Because we could have done more, but it would have pushed it, like, really close to the line. I'm very afraid of, like, accidentally crossing the line with it and, like, messing it up. So I don't think we'll ever, like, fully break something, but for now, I think this is really solid. So, yeah, I figured why don't we mess around with Andrewsarchus out here, show off one of the caves that we haven't done, and maybe take it into, like, the Rock Drake Trench, depending on how good it is to, like, steal some children. So, I wanted to show off this cave, because I've, like, it's been in, like, lost media recording for us for a good bit, and it's just, like, never officially made it in. So, like, control to hop in my turret. There we go. So let's hop into the turret too, so we can also make use of that, because we also have our good saddle, 238% weapon damage and 80 armor, which is really solid. So hopefully both the bite and the turret do really good damage. So I guess we're going to find out when we round the corner up top here, because this cave is like a small aberrant cave, and there's a lot of, like, aberrant creatures. As you can see, there's an aberrant dung beetle, there's some featherlights, there's actually a seeker right there, and an aberrant. That's not bad. 79 per bullet is pretty good, honestly. Oh, it's just a Paleo Carno. For some reason, it just spawns Paleo Carnos in here. Turret is blocking the line. Okay, you know, almost 1,000 damage. I'll take it, you know. Oh, concave editors. Are you good? Before I kill, because I want aberrant concave editors. I've decided. I can't see if you're good. Don't make me kill you. Okay, you're terrible. Goodbye. But that's unfortunate, though. Like, with how much we put into the mutations, I was really hoping that the melee would be somewhere more like 1,500 something. Oh, that's like a really good Basilosaur saddle. I'll take those. But alas, that is truly unfortunate. But it's still really solid, especially since we're basically just going to be pumping the melee on it. Goodbye, Mr. Krabs. Also, let me give it that stuff. But it's funny because this cave actually has one of the drops I was talking about for Spinosaur style blueprints. This is actually where I got mine. Let's, oh, we have 10 levels. Maybe this will fix our melee issues. Let's pump that all up into melee, and let's get on down there. If I can remember how to use my Andrewsarchuses. There we go. Jeez, it's been so long since I've used them. Get some! Oh, wait. Why is my turret doing more damage to them now? The nicest thing is we can actually just hold down the trigger and still bite. Obviously, it's hard to, like, hit the same target because, like, if you get too close, it blocks the line of sight of the turret. But it can, like, really help to push out damage on some things. Like, I remember using these on Official with the turret for stealing rock drake eggs, which was... Oh, there's a friend behind me. Get off my butt. There you guys get to see the butt kick, too. You see, he's slightly dazed from it, too, so he's, like, a slow on the reapproach. I hate the Ravager's Bleed. I hate it so much. But, yeah, honestly, I feel like... I was hoping to do some boss fights with these guys, which we might still do. Like, I definitely think they can do some, like, lower-tier boss fights. Ooh, Sea Draft Saddle. That's always nice. I'll take those. But yeah, let's head on actually out to Asgard, because I actually really want to finish up my rock drakes too. I was thinking about showing off the Deinonychus spots, but I think I'll save that for whenever we actually do Deinonychus. But yeah, I was really hoping to do some boss fights with these guys, so I was really hoping for the melee to be a little bit more. But in all fairness, 1,000 damage on essentially what is going to be our caving creature. The Andrewsarchus is big, but he's about the same size as a Thyla, and since he can jump, similar to a Thyla, he actually can fit through most caves. And the main caves I really wanted it for are the snow caves, because the snow caves, like we showed off actually last week with the Snow Owl video, the snow caves tend to scale high for levels, so we can probably hold our own. And the best thing, and it's like an awkward one to show off, and it's going to be one that's going to be easier to show off, once we actually get into a cave that has something that can do it, is you can't be dismounted from an Andrewsarchus. So a Prolovia will instead it can still stun me, but I won't be dismounted. I'll just be in the turret still, which is so nice. Because that's like such... Oh, is that an Alpha Raptor? Hello? Oh, well, that was... Yep, there is an Alpha. Fight maybe nerd. Our melee's getting up there. 1125. Okay, I'll take that for sure. And that's going to give us a bunch of levels, too. But, okay, let's make our way on down to the Rock Drake Trench. God, I fucking... I forget how much fun these are just because they're so fucking derpy. It's like... It's so good. How can you not like these things? Apparently Andrewsarchus take a ton of damage from fall damage, because we just took like 6,000 damage from falling. So that's fantastic. Ooh, I don't think I actually got to show these guys off. Behold, Shadow Mains. They are glorious. And we'll probably we're gonna do them at some point. Obviously, they're a big cat. Everyone should know by now that I love cats. I mean, my fucking cat is our channel avatar. But I really want to do them. Similar to Raptors, I want to do them and do a lot of mutations with them, because Shadowmains actually do use stamina quite a bit. Andrewsarchuses do kind of, but for the most part it's just like galloping, whereas Shadowmains have abilities that make use of their stamina. But I want to show off one of the really nice things too here with the Andrewsarchus. I can't remember actually if this is just like an in general thing, or if it's like just with the Andrewsarchus, but as you see, we're not even being pinged that there's radiation. And that's because the Andrewsarchus' turret protects you from everything. So, like, you can actually go diving with the Andrewsarchus, and the Andrewsarchus actually can sink, which is super nice for it too, and can walk on the bottom of lakes and stuff. But the turret provides you oxygen like a scuba tank. It's super nice. It's actually, like, really good in some situations for diving like that. Oh, gee, I just noticed my hands are sticking out from under the turret. All right, well, let's grab this. Hopefully our Andrewsarchus will be fine. I have faith in Sir Piglet, whatever. I don't even know what I'm going to name you yet. Oh, Jesus. Maybe? I believe. Kill! Kill! I will just shoot my gun! The turret's line of sight is blocked! Tragedy! Death! Die, rock drakes! Stop touching me! Yes! Fantastic. We actually took, like, no damage. Sweet! Oh, hello! Be gone! Yeah, that's right, bitch. Skill issue. This is peak creature design, and you can't change my opinion. It's so stupid. It's so good. The only thing that like upsets me ever so slightly with it is there's so much like convergent design between the Andrewsarchus and the Ceratosaurus that I really want a Ceratosaurus too. And we will do them. There's no probably. Like, Ceratosaurs are one of my favorite creatures, just like dinosaurs in general. So I really want to do them. But, like, they might be more of, like, a boss creature than the Andrewsarchus will be, unfortunately. But, yeah, guys, I think that might wrap up this. Oh, 140! Give me that Drake egg. I think that might wrap up this episode for today. Oh gosh, I'm super happy with these. They're so much fun. I'm really glad we did this. Oh god, Rock Drake! He's got friends that are meat boosting him. Be gone! Be gone, Feather Demon! You don't want these children anyways. Bitch. But yes, guys, I'm super happy with these. You know, I'm really excited to do some caving with them too. We'll probably do caving soon, actually, with, what was it? We picked something up that I was just like, oh yeah, we needed that for, like, boss fights in particular. I really wish I could remember what it was. Oh, Spinosaurus Saddle. That's what it was. I recorded a lot of these in advance because of how long this project took. This took, like, a week and a half. Ooh, another good rock drake egg. Fantastic. But, also, I feel like mentioning, since it happened while I was, working on this project, somehow we hit 50 subs, which I know inherently, oh Jesus, rock drakes isn't a lot, but for me, I'm very surprised because of how fast we hit it too. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I have a video plan that'll probably be the next one for it. Oh, be gone! This drake is fucking tanky. So 1-3, oh, maybe it's the 136 that laid the egg. Oh, we're actually almost through all of our ammo. But I do have a video plan as a thank you for that, where I've been saving one creature for it. I'm sure people can potentially guess what it is. But guys, I hope you all did enjoy today's episode. And yeah, I hope to catch you all in the next one. And until then, the Andrewsarchus doesn't have a roar. Peace!